All right, so here is the case for my Glock 43X. I mean, you know, it's a nice case. I like it. It's better than a box like some guns come in. Still has some warning stickers on that. Still has a sticker on there, $484, $485. After taxes and everything, whatnot, I paid $515 going out the door. Brand new. I bought it brand new. Just, preference thing for me. I'd rather buy brand new than used, but, would not be opposed to used if it had to happen that way. But, yeah, I love the case. So there you go. The details. So, let's open it on up. I'm only working with one hand here. So, of course, this is not the first time that I'm opening this up, but it comes with the two 10-round magazines, speed loader. Of course, you can see got a magazine already in here. It has the lock, which, I don't really use much, but, if there was kids around, I would be more likely to use it. Paperwork, I'm not going to pull that out. It's just instructions and some couple other pamphlets and stuff. But you can see I have opened it though. But yeah. And star of the show, the Glock 43X. Yep. And it comes in like a two-tone, like a silver slide kind of color. I just prefer the all black. To me, it just looks better. It's a lot sexier of a gun, I think. So, but yeah. So yeah, let me give a little story about how I came about this. Because I was actually looking for this gun for probably a good solid 3 or 4 months. It's just been hard to find online, even without being ridiculously overcharged. And so, because it was so hard to find, I kind of decided, looking at other guns, because I got to the point where I was willing to settle. I didn't give up hope, but I was willing to settle for something else. And I was kind of willing to settle with the not that it would have been a bad choice, but the a Springfield XD. But so me and a friend, we actually drove about almost 2 hours, because in our area we couldn't find anything. I couldn't find anything. Like, I couldn't find the 43X. And so he was building an AR and stuff, so he was wanting to get some stuff for that. So we drove a couple of hours away to a couple of shops, and the first place we went to, nothing. I wasn't seeing anything that I wanted. Second place we went to, I'm looking through the cases, and I go looking where the Glocks are, and I look and I see this beauty right here, right? So, but I had to double take though, because I honestly was not expecting to find this gun. I was not expecting to see this gun anywhere. So I kind of had to do a double take, and lo and behold, it was there. So what was funny about it though is there was kind of a guy ahead of me contemplating it. He was on the phone, whatever. He was doing what he was doing, but he was contemplating it. And I was contemplating it a little bit also, because I had budgeted less if I was going to buy something. I was willing to go a little cheaper for the time being until I did eventually find this. So I mean, that's kind of really the only contemplating. I did. It wasn't much of a contemplation, honestly. But so I ended up buying it. But what was funny is I kind of undercut the guy that was contemplating. So I was like, box it up. So we go do the background check, and 20 minutes later, I'm walking out the door with it. $515 after the taxes and whatnot. Great. But what was funny is while I was doing the background check, standing there waiting on that, there was another guy behind me, and he was looking for it also. And they told him that they pointed over at me and they said, hey, they just sold the last one, because the guy said that when they do get them in stock, which apparently these days is not too often, but when they do, they cannot keep them in stock. They just can't. So what was funny though, kind of backtracking about 2 or 3 months ago, I went into a gun shop close in my area, and I was asking one of the guys behind the counter about it, and he literally laughed in my face and said, good luck finding that. He hadn't seen one in about 9 months, 8 or 9 months. So what was funny is after I bought it, whatever, get some ammo for it, which that's a whole other story these days, trying to find that. But I go back to that gun shop where that guy laughed at me to go to the shooting range, and he sees me with the gun. And he tried to, play it off like he didn't remember or whatever, which he might not have. But it was more humor for me, though, because I found the gun that he said good luck finding it, like I wasn't going to. And I'll be honest, I had my doubts. But it happened. Anyway, just wanted to share that little backstory. So anyway, the 43X. So a couple of things I like about it, the comfort, the size of it. I mean, it's just, it's just unbelievable. And just so you know, it's not even, it's empty. So a couple of things I do like about it. Some people don't like the fact that there's not an external safety, which I'm okay with, because it has, Glocks, they have like an internal, like a three internal safeties, a drop safety and stuff. So I'm okay with it. A little trigger safety right here. I don't know how well. Let me see if I can see a little notch that kind of sticks out right there. So you have to like really be on it, to pull that trigger. Otherwise, if you like pull it from the side, it's not gonna pull. But yeah, and just a little disclaimer also, I'm a first-time gun owner, so I'm not a professional. I don't know everything. I'm not claiming to know everything, but I am learning along the way as I go, and I'm enjoying it, to be honest. Now, I have gone to the range once with this gun since I bought it, and I shot off about 100 rounds. And it shoots great, man. Like, I just love how smooth it shoots. And I enjoy it, So I'm going for my concealed carry permit next month in September. And kind of shifting gears just slightly for a minute. I got to get a holster. So what I chose was the Alien Gear. They have a core carry pack, so you can kind of interchange it to like different holsters. This one right here is the appendix carry, which I'm probably not going to carry that way on a regular basis. But I'm just kind of getting a feel for. See, I love that click. But yeah, I mean, it's secure in there. It's not going to go anywhere. But I like it because you can interchange it to different holsters, and you know, kind of give you a good feel, especially for a first time owner as myself. It's a good option. Now, the appendix carry, like I said, probably not gonna really use that one much. They have the inner waistband. They also have a belt slide, which that's probably gonna be the one I more than likely will use, and a paddle holster, which state that I live in, there's no, surprisingly, there's no open carry in the state that I live in. So the paddle holster, because it sticks out a little bit further, probably won't be doable for conceal. You know, so it is what it is. But yeah, so I might do another video about the holster itself, because when you open the box, if you're familiar with it, if you open the box, it can be a little intimidating because it has a lot of pieces and a lot of this and a lot of that. But once you get used to interchanging things and knowing what's what, it's not bad at all, in my opinion. But yeah, that's just a different video. But yeah, the Glock 43X. This thing's beautiful, man. So yeah, just a first time gun owner. The reason why I chose Glock, though, is because the reputation that they have. I mean, they're like the Hondas of guns, is what I was told as a reference, because they're so reliable, and police departments use them. Some parts of the military use them, as far as I know. So, you know, I'm thinking if they use them, they have to be reliable. They're not going to just, you know, arm their soldiers or the police officers with crap guns. So just going off that alone said a lot to me. You know, you can shoot these things underwater, you drop them in mud and just pick them up and they just keep moving, you know? So yeah, I mean, that was really, honestly, and plus I like the simplicity of it. I like the simplicity. There's not a lot going on, you know? Now, one thing I might try to do is change these sights out, get night sights. But other than that, man, that's really all I might do. So, but yeah, man, I hope it was some form of informative to anybody. Yeah, man. So might make a couple more videos going to the range and whatnot. Definitely might do a video talking about the alien gear holster, which I love. So that's that, man. You guys have a good one.